In this lecture, we'll see a Java program to create a simple swing application using JFrame and JLabel components. Here is the expected output of this Java program. We can find two swing components. The first component is a JFrame, which is having a title written on the title bar. And then here we can find a JLabel having some text printed on it. Let's start with the program. Here I'm starting the program with a comment. This is a single line comment. That is Java program to create a simple swing application using JFrame and JLabel components. On this line, I have imported a package called javax.swing. This package contains the components and models defined by Swing. As in this program, we will be using different Swing components like JFrame, JLabel. For using them, we have to import this package on the top. Then comes a class statement where we are declaring the class name as Swing Demo. Inside this class, I have taken a constructor. This is a default constructor. Inside the constructor, the first statement I have provided, that is for creating the JFrame. A JFrame object is a window with borders and a title bar. So whenever we are providing a string object to the constructor, the content of this string appears in the title bar of the window. When this statement will be executed, this will create a container called JFrM that defines a rectangular window complete with a title bar, close, minimize, maximize, and restore buttons, and a system menu. Here, as we are passing a string object to the constructor, the content of the string will appear in the title bar of the window. Then on this line, we are setting the size of the JFrame. For that, we are making a method called as setSize. This method sets the dimensions of the window, which are specified in pixels. Here is the syntax of setSize method. So the first parameter what we are passing is the width of the window, and the second parameter will be the height of the window. Before understanding what we are doing on this line, let's try to understand the behavior of a JFrame. So JFrame is a top level window. By default, when a top level window is closed, the window is removed from the screen, but the application is not terminated. While this default behavior is useful in some situations, it is not what is needed for most applications. Instead, we will usually want the entire application to terminate when its top level window is closed. And that functionality can be achieved by making use of setDefaultClose function. Inside this method, we are passing an option jframe.exitOnClose. So after this call executes, closing the window causes the entire application to terminate. There are several other options in addition to jframe.exitOnClose, like we have jframe.disposeOnClose, jframe.hideOnClose, or jframe.doNothingOnClose. We can make use of them as per the requirement of the program. Then comes the next line where we are creating the JLabel. So JLabel is the simplest and easiest to use component because it does not accept the user input. Here is a line for that. Once this line will be executed, it will create a swing JLabel component. Here we are passing a string to the constructor of a JLabel. So this text will be appearing on the JLabel. As we have seen before, the JFrame is a top-level container, and all top-level containers have a content pane in which components are stored. So to add the component to a frame, we must add it to the frame's content pane. For doing that, we are making use of add method, and this is how we can add the component to the JFrame's content pane. So first of all, the object of JFrame will come. Then we are making use of add method. And inside this add method, we have to pass on the object of JLabel as a parameter. By default, a JFrame is invisible. So to make it visible, we have to make use of a method called setVisible with the value true. This is how we can make the JFrame visible. So the object of JFrame, that is JFRM dot the method setVisible, and inside this method we have to pass on the value true. Here is the end of the constructor. After completing the constructor, we have to write down the main method. So the syntax for the main method is public static void main, inside which we are passing the array of arguments, and the data type of these arguments is string. Inside the main method, we are creating an object of class swing demo. So the syntax for that is new swing demo. Here we can see that above every line of code, I have added some comments. These comments are simply to understand what exactly we are doing in that respective line. As we have completed the program, we have to save it. I have saved this program with the name swing demo. And as we know that for saving the Java file, we have to provide the extension .java. To run this swing application, we have to compile the program first and then run it. So for compiling the program, here in the command prompt, I am on the path where this Java program is saved. Let's fire a command for compiling the code first. So the command is javac name of the class .java. And here we can see that the program is compiled successfully. Now let's run the program. For that, the command is java and the class name. So I'll press enter. This is the output of the program. It's basically a rectangular window with a title bar, minimize, maximize, and a close button. It also has a system menu. So the text which we pass to the constructor of a JFrame is appearing in the title bar of this window. And here is a JLabel with the text that we passed on to the constructor of JLabel. Let's try out some action on this JFrame. So I can maximize it. This is the restore option. This is the minimize option. We can also resize it. And let's try out the close operation. So as we have seen, after clicking on the close button, the application has got terminated. So this is how we can create a simple swing application using JFrame and JLabel components. If you enjoyed this content, please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, P for Programming. Thank you.